Feel like sleep is optional in a world that never stops? Truth is, skipping rest can unravel your health faster than you think. Just one sleepless night can hijack your focus, wreck your mood, and throw your body into chaos. You're not just missing out on rest, you're risking your life. Welcome to SpinaFacts. Today we're digging into what really happens when you stop sleeping. The truth might shock you and make you rethink tonight's plans. You get sick. Your immune system depends on sleep to stay sharp and alert. Without it, your body's natural defenses break down, making you more vulnerable to common colds, the flu, and even chronic infections. When you're well rested, your body produces cytokines, proteins that target inflammation and infection. But if you consistently miss sleep, your body struggles to keep up. Studies show people sleeping under 6 hours are up to 3 times more likely to catch a cold. And if you do fall ill, recovery is slower because your immune response is weakened. Poor sleep becomes a vicious cycle, making you sicker and keeping you sick longer. If you want to stay strong and energized, start by giving your immune system what it craves most: consistent, high-quality rest every night. Your heart suffers. Sleep isn't just for feeling rested, it helps regulate your heart. Lack of sleep increases your stress hormone levels, especially cortisol, which directly affects blood pressure and heart rate. Over time, this added stress can lead to serious cardiovascular problems. Research from the European Heart Journal links less than 5 hours of sleep with a significantly higher risk of stroke, heart disease, and irregular heart rhythms. Your heart needs sleep to recover and repair damage from the day. Without it, inflammation builds in your arteries, raising cholesterol and causing long-term harm. Even sleeping too much can affect heart health, but it's consistent, quality sleep that matters most. Don't let grind culture fool you. Ignoring your need for rest could silently put your heart at risk. Your cancer risk increases. Skipping sleep may increase your chances of developing certain cancers. That's because your body's melatonin production, which usually peaks during deep sleep, gets disrupted. Melatonin not only helps regulate your sleep-wake cycle, but it also plays a role in suppressing tumor growth and preventing oxidative damage. Research links chronic sleep deprivation to higher risks of breast, colon, and prostate cancers. Night shift workers, whose schedules constantly disrupt sleep, show higher rates of cancer too. When sleep patterns are off, your cells lose their repair time, allowing mutations and abnormal growths to thrive. The longer you ignore sleep, the more you may expose yourself to long-term cellular damage. Treat sleep as your body's built-in repair mechanism. It may be the most powerful cancer defense you've got. You can't think. One of the first things to go when you lose sleep is your brain's ability to function clearly. You may feel awake, but inside your brain it's chaos. Lack of sleep slows your reaction time, impairs decision-making, and lowers your ability to concentrate. In one study, people who missed just one night of sleep perform as poorly on cognitive tasks as those legally drunk. Your brain needs sleep to sort memories, solve problems, and clear out neural waste. When you skip it, mental fog sets in fast. Over time, chronic sleep loss can even shrink parts of your brain related to reasoning and emotional control. You might think staying up gives you an edge, but you're actually running on fumes. Protect your mind by giving it the sleep it needs to thrive. You forget stuff. Memory isn't just about brain power, it's about rest. During sleep, especially REM and deep sleep stages, your brain organizes and stores what you've learned throughout the day. Without enough rest, that information never gets saved. Students who sleep less before exams retain far less than their peers who clock 7-8 hours. Even one bad night can affect how well you remember faces, names, and conversations. Long-term sleep loss also increases the risk of dementia and Alzheimer's. It's like trying to save files without hitting save. Your brain doesn't lock in data without sleep. If you've ever walked into a room and forgotten why, or struggled to recall basic info, your sleep might be to blame. Protect your memory by making rest a daily priority. Your libido diminishes. Tired all the time? It might be affecting more than just your energy. Your sex drive could be crashing too. Men who sleep fewer than 5 hours a night experience a significant drop in testosterone levels, sometimes up to 15%. That leads to lower libido fatigue, and even mood swings. Women aren't spared either. Poor sleep has been linked to less arousal and emotional closeness. It's not just about hormones. Sleep affects emotional health, mood regulation, and energy levels, all of which play into intimacy. Feeling distant from your partner or just not in the mood? Your sleep habits could be the silent culprit. Quality sleep fuels desire, connection, and satisfaction. So if your spark feels dim, a good night's rest might be exactly what you need. You gain weight. Lack of sleep doesn't just mess with your brain, it messes with your waistline too. When you're sleep deprived, your body produces more ghrelin, the hunger hormone, and less leptin, the fullness hormone, making you crave high-calorie junk food. Plus, sleep loss slows your metabolism, and you're less likely to exercise when you're tired. A major study found that adults who slept less than 5 hours were significantly more likely to become obese. And it's not just about food. Poor sleep affects insulin response, fat storage, and even how your body processes sugar. So if you're counting calories but skipping rest, you're fighting an uphill battle. Consistent sleep is a hidden weapon for maintaining a healthy weight. Don't overlook it on your fitness journey. Your risk of diabetes increases. Skipping sleep might seem harmless, but it could be quietly raising your risk of type 2 diabetes. When you don't get enough rest, less than 6 hours regularly, your body struggles to use insulin properly, causing blood sugar levels to spike. This ongoing imbalance leads to insulin resistance, a major trigger for diabetes. Even if your diet and activity levels are otherwise healthy, sleep also affects hormones like cortisol and growth hormone, which play crucial roles in how your body processes carbohydrates and stores fat. A lack of sleep can throw these systems into chaos, increasing fat storage and reducing glucose tolerance. Over time, this puts serious stress on your pancreas and can lead to complications like nerve damage, kidney failure, and vision loss. Studies consistently show that adults who sleep poorly are at significantly higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes. So if you're cutting sugar, exercising daily, and still skipping rest, you're only fighting half the battle. Think of sleep as your secret weapon in blood sugar control. Prioritizing rest isn't a luxury, it's a necessity for lasting health and balance. You're accident-prone. When you're running on little or no sleep, your reflexes, coordination, and alertness drop dramatically. Studies show sleep-deprived people are as impaired as someone driving under the influence of alcohol. The National Sleep Foundation reports that sleeping less than 6 hours increases your risk of a car crash by 300%. It's not just about driving. Workplace accidents, falls, and even household injuries are more likely when you're tired. Your brain simply can't react fast enough to keep you safe. Microsleeps, tiny lapses in awareness, can last only a few seconds but cause major damage. Whether you're behind the wheel or using machinery, skipping sleep could turn into a deadly mistake. If you value safety, yours and others, put sleep back at the top of your to-do list. Your skin suffers. Forget pricey creams. Your best skincare secret is sleep. At night, your body enters repair mode, regenerating skin cells, boosting blood flow, and producing collagen. Without enough sleep, this process breaks down. That means more wrinkles, dull complexion, and increased breakouts. A study found that poor sleepers had more signs of premature aging and were less satisfied with their appearance. Inflammation also rises with sleep deprivation, which can trigger skin conditions like acne and eczema. Blood vessels under the eyes dilate, causing those familiar dark circles. If you're looking in the mirror and not liking what you see, your sleep schedule may be the hidden cause. Want glowing, healthy skin? Skip the late-night scrolling and give your body the rest it needs to repair and rejuvenate. So the next time you feel like skipping sleep, remember, it's not just about feeling tired. Your brain, your heart, even your looks depend on those restful hours. Sleep fuels your mind, protects your body, and keeps your health on track. This has been another deep dive from SpinaFacts. Got thoughts or questions? Drop them in the comments. I read every single one. Share this with a friend who needs to see this. Subscribe now so you don't miss what's coming next. Trust me, it's worth it.